Holy crap.
And I'd like to welcome you all back to this back let me start that again. We need to get a
No.
smooth backlash. No,
I
don't
don't
worry.
want. No.
This is good.
Backlash is supposed to be great. It's supposed to be dirty. I want the realness.
And the realness is what you're getting. Welcome you all back to this Backlash series that we here are putting on for all of you. And we're going to talk about our predictions for all the championship matches. Maybe an extra match thrown in here or there, depending how we feel.
No one cares about Randy Orton, so move on.
Uh,
I'm kidding.
well, you're not wrong.
I'm pretty sure my best friend, who is currently pregnant right now, will not care about the pregnancy when she talks about how raged I am on Randy Orton. But we'll move on.
Pregnant? What's she going to name the
She would
kid?
still probably kill me if she said that, or she heard that I said that.
Well, he smells bad anyway, so.
How do you know?
Because you can just tell he's smelly.
That's how snakes smell. Snakes smell bad.
Snakes smell the worst.
I wouldn't even tell. I'll bet Taylor Swift smells terrible in that subject.
We're getting
The stench of the cinch.
We're getting topical. Alright,
Wow.
nah, it's old news.
Like, that's gonna be my whole entire deal. I just want to call out Taylor Swift on every single podcast we do. That's one down.
Well, that's the We the Best music guarantee.
Gosh darn it. Avoid they. Who's they? Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift is they, as well as Whitey's. Avoid they.
Avoid Tay.
Well, I think I'll start this one off, and we'll get right into one of the more interesting matches, the Women's Six-Pack Challenge. Who do you think, between, I'll say who's in this, Alexa Bliss, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Naomi, Natalya, and Nikki Bella. Who do you think's going to win?
I don't know, honestly. There's so many chances that they can take. Obviously, I think the favorite going into it is Becky Lynch. I know a lot of people, casuals and hardcores alike, want to see that happen because it's been a long time coming.
Especially
But there's
Brian.
also, what you gonna say?
Especially Brian.
Yes, exactly. Of course. But there's also, of course, the Nikki Bella elephant in the room. She just came back. You wouldn't be shocked if they put the title on her. Carmella is a heel now. She's targeting Nikki Bella. You could have that story going straight after this match.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's down to those three, really.
So, Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and who's the other one, sorry?
Carmella.
Carmella. Ooh, Carmella.
Honestly, which we, I know how much you love Carmella.
Anyway, it's not about me. It's about these fine women in a match.
Well, House of...
Well, it's an odd one. I have a sneaking suspicion that Becky Lynch is finally, after months and months and months of trials and tribulation, she's going to get an opportunity. And I think she's going to be given the title because she's the most popular, aside from Nikki Bella. But, she's there. She looks like she's always enjoying herself. She looks like she's having fun, which is, something that's needed for a champ. They're there, they're having a good time. Well, she is face, so that's an important one. About Nikki Bella and Carmella, I don't really think either of them are really in major contention because I feel like they'll concentrate more on their feud. The other girls, or women, should I say, excuse me. Oh, it doesn't matter. I couldn't care. Alexa Bliss, Naomi, and Natalya. I don't think Naomi has a chance, really. She has an amazing entrance, but that's it.
I think she's gotten a lot of hype after that entrance.
Yeah, definitely.
Return's really done her well.
She's been jazzed up. Natalya, she just needs to, I remember she was a really good wrestler, but, in recent kind of a while, it's just just a simple and Alexa Bliss, she's also a big contender. She's pretty good, and her heel role is more than kind of above what's expected of her.
I think down the road Alexa will eventually get the title,
Yeah, she
which
definitely
I hope.
I think Becky will win it. Who do you think? You have to give me one answer now.
I think I gotta go with Becky as well because it feels like if you don't pull the trigger now, I have no clue when you do.
Yeah.
It's been so long, and again, I could see Carmella and Nikki going after this, but
Yeah.
I don't really think that's something that needs a title as well.
Yeah.
So I guess it'll be Becky in the end.
And also Becky's Irish, so go Ireland.
Of course.
Woo.
Neutral opinions.
Yes. Yeah, neutral opinions, I suppose. The next match coming up. We'll throw it in there anyway. Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. The Sneck versus the guy who leads that cult in the swamp.
That one cult that's out there.
The swamp. We out here. Who do you think?
I'm gonna go with Bray Wyatt. Or I really that means we're disagreeing. That would be dope. I think we're going with Bray Wyatt though, because I think we're going to be with a Luke Harper return. I don't think so. I think it might be too early. I don't think it's cleared yet, but I just think Bray's going to win it first, and I'm sure we're going to go into a multi-events.
This won't be just a once-off.
Yeah. So I just think it's going to be Bray in the end. It needs to be Bray. He needs something.
Yeah, he needs to be given that spooky image back. He kind of lost it. Didn't, he had it for a bit, but, kind of lost it again. It's a bit of a hard one to call because Randy's only coming off of Brock Lesnar versus, well, obviously Randy Orton.
Yeah.
And, I feel like, it didn't go the right way. I thought the match itself was, I'll only mention it really quickly. I thought the match itself was good. I think it did what it needed to do. It made Brock look, really big and strong. And then Randy coming back, and then he looked strong when he got the RKO on the table, which didn't break. But then obviously the end got a bit messy, and I don't know, I think it's a hard one to call because Randy may need some thunder back, but at the same time Bray needs something.
That's exactly why I think it's going to go multi-feud too.
Yeah.
Because just to give him back and forth wins, at least something. Because Bray hasn't had a singles pay-per-view win in so long.
Yeah. I'm going to say Eric Rowan interferes. Big Red. Bray's B to Big Red. And I think Bray's going to win because of interference reasons, so they can continue a feud.
I think whoever comes out of this is probably going to end up being a contender for the world title too.
Yeah, that would be a fair assumption to make. But before we get to the main title, we have two more titles to discuss, and that is one of them is the Intercontinental title between Dolph Ziggler and The Miz. Now, I'll start this one off.
Oh, man.
I, for one, am looking forward to this match because Miz has obviously, projected himself. I put emphasis on project because he was cruising. Apollo crew, excuse me, no. He was, he had the title and he had an okay match at SummerSlam, but it just wasn't really anything special. But then Talking Smack comes along, which Talking Smack, I've said it once, I've said it again. If you haven't watched it, start watching it now. Watch every other episode. It's amazing.
Incredibly.
Where Miz, he made Brian. He didn't make him cry on screen, but he probably cried when he got home to his supermodel wife. What his millions of fans. What he cried saying, "I want to wrestle." Well, obviously he can't because concussions. So Miz has obviously put himself in the limelight. That's where he wants to be. And of course,
naturally,
Dolph Ziggler, he lost the title. And if I'm not wrong, they kind of got into a bit of a scuffle, didn't they? They came butting heads to each other after, like, the Tuesday, or, like, it was either the Tuesday after or the next week on SmackDown. I can't remember.
I don't know. I think it might have been on Tuesday.
Well, they came to pass, and I think Dolph definitely has something to prove. Because, he lost the world title, and he doesn't want to be forgotten. Which,
of course.
IMO, he should have won at SummerSlam because, he had a good match. I'm not saying Dean doesn't deserve to win. It's just, I would have rather Dolph because the story was built well for him.
It might be a part of the end game, though. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, it could. We'll come back to that. But I think, oh damn! Since you said that, now I'm thinking. Ugh, I think maybe they won't waste the title on Dolph. Sorry, not waste it, but they want Miz to have it even longer. So it's just like, who's going to beat the Miz? Because surely if a world title contender can't beat the Intercontinental title holder, then, you know, would it mean that the world champ would have to step in or something? I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas. I think The Miz is going to win. Because he has that hot streak about him now and everything.
Exactly. I really do think that entire promo might have revitalized that character on The Miz.
Oh.
And not only did that, but it might have extended that title reign that we're going to have here.
Oh, it's amazing because, you know, I always say Miz is amazing. He's best on the mic in the company. That's a wrestler. Like I said last time.
If that promo didn't solidify it, I don't know what will, honestly, because it's just incredible.
Give me your thoughts. Come on, I know you had something to say, but I talked a lot there.
No, yeah, you matched pretty much what I was thinking. I mean, I really do think The Miz is going to win this. I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do with Dolph after this whole entire run. I'm glad he's had it, in all honesty.
Yeah,
because he really wasn't doing it beforehand.
But he definitely
went from Baron Corbin to this, so...
Sorry, could you say that again? You kind of cut out.
He went from Baron Corbin to this world title shot and then to the Intercontinental title. Yeah. It's something that I would say he deserved, but I'm not going to be mad when he loses this match, in all honesty.
Right. So you think...
I really do think it's going to be Miz, but I don't know what's going to happen afterwards.
Now, if we were to go off the last predictions that we did for SummerSlam, we did a lot more matches for that. But we weren't exactly high on the scoreboard there, so Backlash is really it's really the one we need. We need this one. We need to get everyone right so we can kind of, you know, show the world that we're not just a couple of fans or marks. Oh,
is that another pun?
Here to show the world.
Yeah.
I paused, thought about it, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna emphasize it. If people wanna laugh, they can if they're smart enough. You know, I'm throwing away puns too easy.
Are you insulting our fans if they're smart enough?
Hey, our fans should be smart.
They should be.
You know, I don't want.
If they're not smart, I hope they're not listening.
I don't want no snot-nosed, stupid idiot listening. Nerds. Excuse me. Anyway, back on task at hand. We have 2 more matches to go, and
for now,
the penultimate prediction is for
big words.
Excuse me.
Big words.
Hey, I'm a big man with a big beard.
Oh man.
Well, no, I don't have a beard. I can't grow a beard. But that's not the point. The next match that we have is the Tag Team Tournament Finals, which is still in progress, which is obviously the crescendo to be this Tuesday. We're also recording this on the 9th or the 5th of September. So, whenever this goes up, this is before the SmackDown, so we don't know the results. Unless you read the dirt sheets. I presumed you didn't. Because I didn't.
I mean, I totally didn't. There's no spoilers in this.
No, there's no spoilers. Just predictions.
Exactly.
And of course, witty banter. So, we have 2 matches left. American Alpha and the Usos. And the Hype Bros. And Rhino and Heath Slater. Or the Beauty and the Beast, as they call themselves on Talking Smack. So, I think between American Alpha and the Usos, I think... Okay, we're going to have to kind of talk about all the possibilities.
Yeah.
So...
There's one possibility I'm sure it's not going to happen, and that's the Hype Bros not going through.
Well, I think it's a bit too easy. But you never know. We can't say they're not. You know, we have to give everybody a fair chance. This is neutral opinion. You know?
I'm neutral about the Hype Bros. They're not winning.
Hey. Daniel Bryan wasn't going to win the main event of the Royal Rumble. I mean, WrestleMania 30.
We're comparing the Hype Bros to Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30?
You never know.
Is that what we've come to?
Zack Ryder won the IC at WrestleMania. No one expected him to win.
Okay.
Is that your final statement on that? K?
Yep.
You've heard it here first. Ugh. I'm slipping on my words. Excuse me. So, American Alpha and the Usos, I think the Usos are going to win that, actually.
I agree.
Because they won't want American Alpha to go under in the final. But then again, they may want Alpha to get a good rub going into the final. But then again, they'll want the winner of the Hype Bros and Rhino and Heath Slater to have a good match. Sorry, I kind of lost what I was saying there. They don't want to be outshined, or I don't know. It's hard to call. Excuse me, I have lost my train of thought completely.
I see what you're saying.
Okay, good. That's good. Well, if you can see what I'm saying, then all of you, the good listeners, can too.
Because we're all smart, right?
We're the smartest. I didn't get into college for being stupid. I just didn't study a whole lot because I don't like studying. But that's not the point. We're not here about me. We're here talking about the tag team titles. And I think the winners is going to be Beauty and the Beast.
I also agree on that.
Oh, we have to stop agreeing.
I know.
Okay,
we might disagree in the main. We'll see.
We'll see. But, I think, it's kind of leading up to Heat finally getting signed, and then they'll give them kind of a Team Hell No kind of run, good comedy between both.
I don't know, actually.
Really?
I really do think that the Beauty and the Beast is going to win, for sure.
Okay. That's Heath Slater and Rhino, by the way, if you haven't caught on.
Exactly. And I really do think they're going to go over the Usos, too. I don't know how the Usos are going to win on Tuesday, but whether it be clean or dirty, because I could easily see them turning heel after losing the final.
Just like their cousin, the Big Dog.
He didn't turn heel.
Well, he didn't turn heel, but his actions as of late aren't very face. We're using too many insider terms. Come on now.
I mean, we're playing this to a whole bunch of hardcore fans.
Well, I suppose they don't want to be called marks or the baby fans. Am I right?
Baby fans.
Hey, they'll get annoyed at that.
Oh man, we're gonna lose so many followers for this. I mean, I'm gonna say this. I really do think the Usos are gonna go heel at some point after this reign.
Yeah,
I could easily see Rhino and Slater having a really, really short reign. In all honesty, I could honestly see it ending within the week.
Whoa!
That's a bold prediction.
But
it's
very bold. Very,
I don't
very
think
bold.
It's going to happen. I don't, but I could see it.
As well as that too, I imagine there is a lot of anticipation for American Alpha to win the title because, they're very talented. And they're also a good bunch of lads, they're up for it. They're always kind of out there doing their little knee slides, getting their character building in there, here and there, everywhere.
The little knee slides. Oh, man.
It's adorable. I hate it, but hey, it's what makes them them. Every match.
You hate it?
Oh, it's done too much, It's kind of insinuating a hype that isn't really there, I feel.
Everyone does something that they do too much. Literally everyone.
Okay, top 5, go.
John Cena. I have nothing else that I need to say. Dean Ambrose does the lunatic friends thing all the time.
Oh, the lunatic lariat?
Yeah, that's what I meant. AJ does the Pele in every single match. Let's see. Seth Rollins does the running knee. That whole drive-by thing that Roman Reigns does. Becky Lynch does the whole straight fire thing. That's awesome. I mean, all these things are really awesome.
Okay, you named moves there, not little, crowd poppers, I'll call them.
That's what they all do.
But, Becky Lynch, okay, I can agree with that. She does that straight fire, which, I cringe, but,
Exactly. John Cena does the You Can't See Me thing. That's every match.
Oh, but Cena's a separate entity at this stage.
Roman gets ready for the Superman punch in every match.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Exactly. Thank you.
No, I think... Okay, we're not going to go into this. We might talk about it later, but not on podcast. This is near the time or the place. So, we think, to reiterate it, that Beauty and the Beast are going to win. Of course, the Beast being Slater, and the Beauty being Rhino, as stated on Talking Smack.
Political beauty.
Only on a WWE network following SmackDown.
That's also why I think it's going to be a short reign, too, because Rhino's doing this whole political campaign, and I don't know where that's going to go.
Yeah, that's an odd one. Yeah, it's weird how he's a politician, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
But it's nice, he's not old, and he seems to be in a youthful demographic.
It's dope.
It's good
Really
because
cool.
he's not old, because that's really a problem. Too many old people are politicians.
He's killing it in this role with Slater, by the way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's really weird how it's supposed to be this good, but it's really good.
It really crescendoed on last week's episode of SmackDown Live,
so
where
good.
they're in Slater's house.
Eating crackers and cheese whiz.
Yeah, and while his kids were out getting cans.
All those kids.
All of them. But anyway, I think that's enough on that. Now, to the main event. There's no question here. This is definitely main event. Between AJ Styles and Dean Ambrose. So, I think we should just call it, and then, tell me what you think. I'll say what I think. Okay. I think... No, you go first, because I don't know yet.
Gosh darn it.
Neither
Man,
was low.
I'm waiting for you to go.
Okay.
I mean, it can definitely go either way, and I also could see this one going pay-per-view to pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer Styles to win.
Same. I think Styles will win.
I don't know if he will win, though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, it's really kind of hard. Have they really interacted aside from... Oh, yeah, they did last week, but that wasn't really a serious one. That was a funny one where, AJ was on the ropes, kind of
10 minutes.
in pain,
trying
to collect what manhood he had left. And of course, he was stuck there. He was even stuck there for after the show when they were doing that little dark match.
Yeah.
And he had to be helped down and then helped to the back. Well, I don't know
That
about
was
helped to the
beautiful.
back, but I presume he was helped to the back.
Hopefully. Sitting there for like 10 minutes.
Hey, he was a soldier. He soldiered on. But I think, they'll have a serious segment, will they get in each other's faces? And I don't know. I think I think AJ will win because, he's been in the company since Royal Rumble. He hasn't won a major title yet. They want to try and capture it because, he bet Cena, which is in itself a huge thing, a huge deal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, it was at SummerSlam, but, that doesn't really matter because
it was completely clean. That's the thing that matters.
He kicked out of a super attitude adjustment, something which my Cesaro, who's injured now, was pinned to,
The Avalanche AA or the Triple AA. Or no, the Triple A is what I want to call it.
The Triple A, what's the extra A stand for?
The Avalanche Attitude Adjustment. That's what Morrow called it.
Oh, excuse me. That makes sense. I thought you were insinuating. Ugh, I gotta stop saying insinuating, just because I used it once. I thought you were
Big
implying. Does it?
Big words.
Big words. I thought you were implying that I was going to be something like the amazing attitude adjustment or something,
Gosh, no.
Yeah, cringy.
Oh.
Yeah. But
yeah, based off that momentum, I mean, Styles should get the win for that.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think you end that with a lost Ambrose.
It definitely was the better match at SummerSlam. It's probably the best match, actually.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, what's it? Dean and Dolph, I liked the match. I thought it was good. Now, I don't think it was as good as Cena Styles.
Mm-hmm.
It did the job, but I think, maybe Styles will just eke him out just that bit much more. He'll want it more, I think.
And I don't want to say that with the mindset of hating Ambrose. By no means do I hate Ambrose. I know that I've seen that a lot lately.
Yeah. I myself too don't like Ambrose, but neutral opinion.
You don't like Ambrose?
No. I'm
really.
I thought I said this last. I'll go over it very quickly. I'm more of a wrestler fan, not a promo fan.
Okay.
But then of course you have special examples like The Miz, who's just perfect in every way. He's not the best wrestler, but he makes up for it in character. But I'll always rather a wrestler in like a normal match or a match like similar to this.
I think it would be a great match, though. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, he definitely surprised me at SummerSlam. Like I was expecting Dolph to wrestle wrestle better than him, not circles, because Dolph didn't really have a good run up to that point. But I thought,
and it's working with AJ Styles in this match.
Yeah, so who knows? Is this the first time they've ever met?
It might be, actually.
I think it is. I want to say
Like,
it
ever.
is. Well, it's the first time they've ever met in my eyes, because I've never seen them have a match between.
No, I mean, I'm
Between
sure
them.
it has been, too. Because unless Styles has been in Dragon Gate, they surely haven't met before.
Nah, he was he in Dragon Gate? Man, I wish I watched Dragon Gate. Then I could be all
might
snobby and
have,
say,
like-
I watched Dragon Gate. Excuse me.
Yo, Dragon Gate right now probably is pretty lit, I'm not gonna lie. I remember seeing a really nice match last year, but I mean, he might have done it in his passing, maybe? I don't know. But, I don't know.
But I suppose, really, to end this little vid we have here, what to next then for the main event scene? Because if Dean wins, where does AJ go?
Exactly. That's one thing, too.
And then
I feel like
when
Styles winning is the way you progress the feud.
yeah, do you think this will go on?
Yeah,
You think yeah?
exactly.
But for when we were talking about earlier with the IC title, where will that go? Will that go for another 2 matches, or will they stop? Will Miz move on to someone who's new, and will someone step up, or will Dolph step up even to the world title again to wrestle AJ or
know.
Dean? Who knows?
The way that I see it, I think I'm sure I probably mentioned this at some point in SummerSlam, but I just think Styles will win. At least he'll win the feud with the title, and he'll go on against Orton afterwards.
Right.
Surely, probably at like Survivor Series or something like that.
Ooh, AJ Orton. Sounds interesting.
The game of the drop kicks.
Yeah, it could be cool.
I think it'll be great. Yeah.
Yeah, just I'm really interested to see where Dolph goes because, I think he's really come back a good bit. Now I know there's a lot of people who be like, "Oh no, he still sucks. Oh, he's so boring. Why are you giving him opportunities?" No, I think he's well earned his spot as a main event scene.
Totally.
Just hard to call. Anyway, I don't think we should go on for too long. I think
Yeah, 35 minutes is pretty good compared to what we did last time.
how long did we go?
We did like.
Oh
what?
wow, that's a neat little wrap up there, isn't it?
Actually, yeah. I mean, we might be at 30.
Oh wow,
actually.
yeah, it's 32 minutes about thereabouts.
Heck yeah.
Oh wow. Well, anyway, I'd like to thank you all for listening, watching, whatever you want to call it, into this little video. This our SummerSlam predictions with me, ISSD, and of course the one and only Don't Forget the E of We the Best Music. We the Best Music, bringing you all the best predictions, albeit wrong at SummerSlam. But hey, the predictions, not facts, bruh.
Avoid they. Who's they? Wrong predictions.
Avoid they. Who's they? The Whiteys and the mods.
Oh my goodness. I love this meme so much.
It's amazing. Special cloth talk. Be sure to watch all the other videos. The special Backlash series. We the Best Music. Series
Give us
alert.
more views.
Oh, also, if you feel like it, don't forget to subscribe. Now, I shouldn't have to tell you to subscribe. You, as a human being, should be able to formulate ideas in your mind to which either we deserve a description, or you'll wait it out till another time, or we just flat out don't. It's up to you. I don't mind.
Avoid they. Who's
Avoid they, though. If you subscribe, you'll learn the secrets to the keys of life, and
Avoid the unsubscribers.
avoid they, exactly. The unsubscribers. Anyway, and I'd just like to say thank you to E, thank you to the viewer, thank you, and I'll say goodbye. Say goodbye.
Check me out in the crowd when it happens. I'm going to be with a new dude. I'm bringing him to the world of wrestling. Be proud.
Bye.